Seniors' sneaky carry-on hack airlines miss every time. Welcome aboard, travelers. If you're ready to outsmart the airlines, you're in the right place. Today we're counting down 10 sneaky carry-on hacks that senior travelers, and let's be honest, the rest of us too, use to beat those pesky baggage rules. Psst. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button before we take off, so you never miss more tips like these. Now, let's open the overhead bins of wisdom with number 10. 10. The Grandma-Grandpa Innocence Hack. Play the senior card with a smile. One of the sneakiest hacks isn't a gadget at all, it's attitude. Ever notice how no one wants to argue with a sweet grandma or grandpa about an extra carry-on? Airline staff are human. A kindly older traveler with an extra shawl or shopping bag often gets a pass. Many gate agents would rather bend a rule than risk looking like they're bullying someone old enough to be their parent. Seniors can, sometimes unintentionally, take advantage of this gentle treatment. For example, imagine an elderly traveler politely asking, "Dear, could you help me with my little bag?" Who's going to say, "Sorry, that's one bag too many, ma'am"? Exactly. This hack is less about trickery and more about the natural charm and patience that often comes with age. And hey, being super nice and a bit forgetful about that extra item can work for younger folks too. But seniors have it down to an art form. Just don't overdo it. We're being sneaky, not dishonest. By the way, if you're enjoying these tips, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps and we appreciate your support. 9. The mobility aid loophole. Use your mobility aids to your advantage. One silver perk of being a senior traveler is that items like canes, walkers, or folding wheelchairs don't count toward carry-on limits. That's right, airlines generally must allow mobility devices for free, so you can stroll on board with your suitcase and your walker without extra fees. The sneaky part? Those devices often come with pouches, baskets, or handles you can hang things on. Smart seniors tuck extra snacks, a water bottle, or even a small bag of essentials onto their walker. Have a cane? Some crafty folks have canes that double as storage. Think of those novelty canes that hide a flask, except maybe fill it with candy or chargers instead of whiskey for your flight. And if you need wheelchair assistance at the airport, you'll usually pre-board, meaning first dibs on overhead space and no one weighing your carry-on at the gate. It's a perfectly legit perk that just so happens to let you sneak more stuff in. So whether it's the walker carry-all or the cane with a secret, make your mobility aid do double duty. After all, you earned those privileges. Use them. 8. The Mary Poppins purse trick. Turn your personal item into a Mary Poppins bag. You know how airlines allow one carry-on and one personal item? Well, seniors have known for ages what some younger travelers are just figuring out. A personal item can be a deceptively large tote, purse, or backpack. One that seems normal, but holds a ton. Think of those giant purses grandmothers carry, magically producing cookies, tissues, reading glasses, even a spare sweater. It's practically a TARDIS, bigger on the inside. To pull off this hack, choose a bag that fits under the seat but pushes the limits of those size dimensions. For example, a roomy underseat backpack or an oversized handbag can often fit 2 to 3 days worth of clothes if packed right. Most airlines don't bother weighing personal items, so stuff it to your heart's content. One travel-savvy senior said her floral tote bag held an extra pair of shoes, 3 novels, and her tablet, all free since it was just her purse. The key is to make it look like an everyday item. No one bats an eye at a grandpa with a small duffel that slides under the seat, filled with his camera gear and medications. So, channel Mary Poppins and pack that personal item to the max. It's amazing what you can fit when you get creative with pockets and pouches. 7. The layer up strategy. Wear your wardrobe. Wear your luggage, literally. This is the classic Michelin Man approach. Instead of packing that heavy sweater or second jacket, put it on your body. Airline can't charge you for clothes you're wearing, right? Seniors who've traveled through lean years know this trick well. If your carry-on is overweight, just layer yourself up. Wear that extra cardigan, coat, even an extra pair of pants if you must. One granddad joked that he once wore 2 hats, a winter coat, and a rain jacket on a flight to avoid stuffing them in his bag. He may have looked ready for a blizzard in July, but he saved $50 in baggage fees. This hack has plenty of real-world legend behind it. In 2015, a young singer put on 12 layers of clothing. Yes, 12, including 6 t-shirts and 4 jumpers, to dodge a 45-pound fee, and actually passed out from heat exhaustion on the plane. So, we don't recommend that extreme. Pace yourself. maybe stick to a couple extra layers, not your entire wardrobe. The goal is to wear the bulkiest items, coat, boots, sweater, so they don't take space in your bag. You can always peel off a layer once you board and cool off. Pro tip, jackets with zippered pockets can hold smaller items. Sneaking some heavy gadgets in your coat will also lighten that carry-on. You might wobble through the airport looking like a fashion challenge snowman, but you'll be laughing all the way to your seat and the bank. 6. The pocket-packed travel vest. All hail the multi-pocket travel vest, or jacket. If anyone has mastered this, it's senior travelers who don't want to lug a heavy bag. These vests are basically wearable suitcases. You've seen them, those vests with more pockets than a pool table. Every pocket is an opportunity to offload something from your carry-on. Metal detector? No problem. You can slip out your iPad, camera, medication, and snacks from 14 different pockets in seconds. In fact, an Australian designer created the airport jacket with 14 pockets that can carry up to 15 kilograms, 33 pounds, of stuff. It even transforms into a carry-on duffel bag when you're not wearing it. Talk about James Bond technology. For a less high-tech approach, many seniors use a fisherman or photographer vest. Pack your heavy items, batteries, chargers, that thick paperback novel in the vest pockets. Come boarding time, you look like just a well-prepared traveler with a vest, not an overpacker. Security might give you a second glance if you're jingling with gadgets, but it's all allowed. Once on the plane, you can take the vest off and voila. You've essentially carried a small suitcase worth of items on your person and slid it right under the seat. One witty traveler calls this his portable attic. All the extra things he might need are literally on him. Fashionable? Maybe not. Effective? Absolutely. It's a senior traveler favorite, practical, sneaky, and you'll feel like a travel ninja with all your gear neatly stowed in your clothes. 5. The pillowcase ploy. Sneak in a bonus bag by calling it a pillow. This hack blew up recently, thanks to TikTok. But guess what? Savvy seniors were probably doing it before it was cool. Here's how it works. Instead of overstuffing a second carry-on, you fill a pillowcase with clothes and carry it on as if it's your travel pillow. Most airlines don't count a pillow as a bag. After all, who would charge grandma for bringing her neck pillow, right? So, a well-stuffed pillowcase can act as an extra piece of luggage, free of charge. We've seen people cram pajamas, jackets, even jeans into those zippered pillowcases. It's surprisingly effective and squishy, so it still feels like a pillow. But be warned, flight attendants aren't oblivious. If your pillow looks like a bulging laundry sack with a Hello Kitty cover, they might raise an eyebrow. A Delta flight attendant of 10 years noted that crews are on the lookout for awkward, overstuffed pillows that clearly aren't just memory foam. One flight attendant said, "A pillowcase stuffed with clothing takes a shape of its own and can draw unwanted attention with its awkward shape. Basically, if it's too obvious, you risk getting called out. The key is to not overstuff. Make it plausible as a pillow. Maybe include an actual pillow or hoodie on top for fluff." Many travelers report this trick works like a charm, especially on US Airlines, which tend to be lenient. So go ahead and cuddle your secret stash pillow on the flight. You'll have the comfiest bag of clothes in the sky. Just try not to look too guilty when you use your pillow to pull out a fresh outfit mid-flight. 4. The Russian doll bag trick. The old bag inside a bag maneuver. Think of those Russian nesting dolls, one inside another. Now apply that to your luggage. This hack is brilliant for airlines that limit you to one carry-on only. Looking at you, super budget airlines. Here's what you do. Take a smaller bag, like a lightweight tote or backpack, and place it empty inside your larger carry-on when you go through boarding. To the gate agents, it looks like you have just one bag. Once you're on the plane, or safely past the final baggage police checkpoint, you can pull out that second bag and redistribute your stuff. Ta-da! You now have your main bag for the overhead, and a smaller personal bag for under the seat, even if technically your ticket didn't allow a personal item. Sneaky, huh? Seasoned travelers share this tip all the time. One Reddit user said they nest their day pack inside their carry-on until they're on board, then use it to hold items for the flight. This trick also helps if you had to combine bags to meet a size limit at boarding. You can separate them later. It's camouflage 101. Conceal your extra luggage until the coast is clear. Just be subtle. Don't yank out your hidden backpack in full view of a strict flight attendant. Perhaps do it casually once you're seated. Oh, I'll just grab this bag from my suitcase to keep at my feet. Most of the time, nobody will notice or care by then. With this hack, you can effectively sneak an extra item past the gate. It's like performing a magic trick. Now there is one bag, now there are two. Just remember to smile innocently. Who, me? This little bag? It was here all along. 3. The Gate Check Gambit. If you're feeling lucky and a bit cheeky, try the Gate Check Gambit. This hack turns the airline's own procedures to your advantage. Here's the situation. You have a borderline oversized carry-on or an extra bag, and you don't want to pay to check it. Instead of fretting, stroll up to the gate late in the boarding process and hope for the magic words. Ladies and gentlemen, the flight is full and overhead bins are almost full. We'll check bags for free. Yes, many airlines on crowded flights will offer to gate check your carry-on for free as the plane fills up. They'd rather take some bags off your hands, gratis, than play Tetris with luggage in the cabin. Some frugal travelers intentionally board last or hang back so that by the time they show up, an attendant might sigh and tag their bag to go in the hold at no charge. It's a bit of a gamble. If the flight isn't full, you might just end up lugging your big bag on board, so make sure you can fit it if needed. But on packed flights, this works like a charm. One travel forum poster called it legalized stealing a checked bag. You essentially trick the system into checking your suitcase free. Another strategy: volunteer eagerly when they ask for people to check bags at the gate. Wave that hand and hand over your bag. You'll skip baggage fees and still get your carry-on delivered to baggage claim. The upside? You don't have to hoist it into the overhead or fight for space. The downside? You will have to wait at baggage claim after landing. And remember, this only works with carry-on sized bags. If you show up with a steamer trunk, they'll definitely charge you. But for a small suitcase, the Gate Check Gambit can save you money and stress. It's like airline jujitsu, using their own rules in your favor. 2. The Medical Bag Freebie. Leverage the medical needs exemption. Many seniors travel with medications, CPAP machines, or other medical equipment, and airlines make allowances for that. In fact, airline policies explicitly state that medical devices or assistive items don't count as your carry-on. That means you can have your usual carry-on bag, plus, say, a CPAP machine bag or a medical supplies pouch, and it's completely allowed. Sneaky travelers have been known to slap a medical equipment tag, even a DIY one, on an extra bag and fill it with whatever they want. Now, we're not condoning lying about medical needs, but if you truly have them, or maybe just a lot of vitamins and a nebulizer, this hack is your best friend. One elderly couple shared that they always pack a separate small case for their medications, compression socks, and a blood pressure monitor, and no airline has ever counted it against their luggage limit. Another flyer noted that gate agents rarely question a bag that's obviously for medical purposes. No one wants to pry into grandpa's oxygen tank or grandma's dialysis machine. Even something as simple as a cooler bag with insulin and snacks for diabetics can fly free as an extra item. Pro tip: if you do use a CPAP or medical device, definitely bring it as a carry-on. Not only do you avoid baggage fees, you also ensure it won't get lost or damaged in checked luggage. This hack is less sneaky loophole and more knowing your rights. Airlines have to accommodate medical necessities, so pack that medicine bag confidently. You might have a few extra outfits or souvenirs tucked in there too. We won't tell. Just give a polite nod and say, "That's my medical bag," and glide on through. It helps that this one is 100% backed by the rule books. 1. The DutyFree Disguise. The duty-free bag dodge is a legendary carry-on loophole airlines rarely catch. Airports allow passengers to bring duty-free or shop purchases in addition to a carry-on, so travelers turn this into free extra baggage. The trick? Buy something cheap. A bottle of water, gum, or a small souvenir. Ask for a large shopping bag, then fill it with overflow from your suitcase. To gate staff, it looks like perfume or whiskey. In reality, it's shoes, clothes, or a bulky jacket. This hack works because duty-free bags are protected by agreements allowing you to bring purchases on board. Airlines generally don't question them. Some travelers even save old duty-free bags and reuse them, making it a sustainable, sneaky trick. Reddit and TikTok are full of people swearing by it. many using it for years without issue. One passenger carried clothes in hers and breezed through as staff assumed she'd been shopping. If no duty-free is nearby, any airport shop bag can work. Just act casual and keep it believable. No giant duffels crammed into tiny boutique bags. Done right, it's a rule-compliant way to carry more for free. For seniors and savvy flyers alike, it's a loophole hiding in plain sight, swinging casually from your arm. And there we have it, 10 sneaky carry-on tricks that would make even a wily old travel pro proud. From layering up like you're heading to the North Pole to turning a shopping bag into a free extra suitcase, these hacks show that a little creativity and sometimes a touch of harmless mischief can save you money and hassle at the airport. Did we miss any of your favorite travel hacks? If you've got a genius trick or a funny story about outsmarting airline rules, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear it. If you found these tips helpful or just entertaining, smash that like button and share this video with your fellow travelers. And subscribe for more travel tips, tricks, and senior savvy life hacks coming your way every week. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy travels and may your carry-on bags be ever in your favor.